welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, hi, my name is Carol Tichie. Karibu. Today's video is a little bit different. I want to do a Q&A as I take down my hair. This hair is long overdue by now, you guys. It's embarrassing. So the Q&A is in regards to protective hairstyle. So let's get into the video. So a while back, I asked you guys this question on Instagram. It was, what are your protective hairstyle questions? So I kept it open like that so that you guys can ask me a range of questions. I answered them. I already answered them. But I thought I should do this video, including this question, so that I can expound on the answers, because there's only so much I can write. But in a video like this, I can explain much better and in a different way. And I thought there's no point of you just seeing me take down my hair. How about I engage with you guys, have a conversation as I take down my hair. So before I take it down, I want to give you guys a full 360 of this. So this is it. I feel like I've gained about an inch, because if I pinch like this, the distance is from here to here, so this is around an inch. So yeah, I feel like I've gained an inch. Some areas I've gained more, because some areas tend to grow faster. For me, it's the back. It tends to grow faster. So slightly more than an inch. This is what we're working with. And if I'm honest with you guys, I am slightly afraid of the build-up. Yes, the build-up. I can see, if you can, like, if you can see the build-up right here where the lock where the lock meets my hair, the new growth, and where the lock starts, there's some build-up. So I'm slightly afraid of the build-up, but I hope I'll be able to tackle it with minimal breakage. Okay, so I'm going to do this combo. If you haven't watched my previous video where I show you guys how I refresh my hair, keep my scalp itch free, and keep my hair smelling nice and fresh throughout the time that I had this hairstyle in, I'll put the link up here so you can go check it out. But this is what we are doing. This is avocado and coconut oil, and this is herbal tea blend. This is also herbal oil. So these two on the scalp and the new growth before we start taking down this hair. Okay, I am tempted to add a little bit of apple cider vinegar on this, but we'll see. For now, it's just those two. All right, let me do that. If you want to see the in-depth one, go to my previous video. I'm not going to saturate my hair, just lightly just mist it, and then add some oil so that the new growth is not as dry. But from what I see, the new growth doesn't have any matting, and I think it's because of just moisturizing it regularly. The place that scares me is the line of demarcation. The line of demarcation definitely has build-up. Give myself a mini scalp massage. So far, I haven't moisturized it for the past 3 days, so it was due. My scalp has been happy all through. So you guys, I suggest you go watch my previous video, and you can see how I care for my protective hairstyle. So that's done. Okay, first things first, removing the ornaments. So So the first question, pretty interesting, was what is your favorite? So I am guessing she meant what is your favorite hairstyle? Now, I don't have a favorite hairstyle, but since I've been doing a lot of crochet and I've learned how to do like crochet in a very careful way so that I don't end up damaging my hair, yet it's supposed to be a protective hairstyle which is protecting my hair, I feel like I've gotten a lot of positive results using crochet. So I'd say crochet is so far my favorite. Next question. All right, how do you take care of your hair, of your ends while in a protective hairstyle? Now, you guys know I always bantu knot my ends. I've noticed some people do their braids and leave their ends fraying. I don't do that. Bantu knot your ends and make sure you apply a lot of butter or castor oil before bantu knotting it so that you can seal in the moisture, guys. So bantu knot your ends, especially if you're doing such kind of a hairstyle where it's kind of, to me, it's kind of like harsh to your ends. So this bantu knot your ends, secure them before wrapping them in any synthetic hair. If you guys don't know, synthetic hair is quite drying. It kind of like robs moisture from your actual hair, so you actually have to protect your own hair before using a synthetic hair. Food for thought. No, just okay, if you didn't know, now you know, and if you know better, you do better. All right, let me first show you guys how I take down one of this hair. Now, since I wrapped the bottom, you just go the opposite direction to release the hair. I saw Peace Lois take down her butterfly locks and she cut them at the end here, at the root, at the base, and then it just slid out. Okay, I'm going to try out how I do it and then I'll try out her way. We see which way is easier. But yeah, I just undo the roots because you start where you ended. That's my way of thinking. So if it's too tough, you get a pair of scissors. I'm looking for mine. So yeah, it's a good thing it's this tough because it means the hair wouldn't unravel. So let me tell you guys the struggles I had when wearing this hair out on a day-to-day basis. So first things first, you don't have a variety of lipstick choices. My lipstick choices were limited to red, so any shade of red. I could definitely have gone a bit vampy, but it wouldn't look good. Like red really complemented the tips of this hair, so red lipstick always. So I couldn't do berry tones, pinks, nini. I had to stick to red, which can get quite boring. So let me get something to cut this, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, I got the makasi. Okay, so after that, I just unravel. But I feel like this is going to take longer. So let's just do this. Let's try and locate the root. This one is very tricky because you can actually cut your own hair. If you've ever had stories of people taking out their crochets and then coming to the group saying, oh my god, you guys, I cut my hair. So you see, this is the synthetic hair. So this one can be quite scary to do, but it is the fastest way. I think it's the fastest way to do it. Okay, so you can do this fast. You can locate your own hair, pull it out, it's even unraveled, the bantu knot out. I think it has unraveled when I was pulling it out. And then you cut this. Again, being very careful. And then taking out the synthetic hair. Boom. Okay, the build-up is not so bad. Alright, and the hair is still shiny. The hair is still shiny. The ends, probably they were pulled out when I was pulling it from the lock, but not bad. I can see some few single strand knots, but yes. So I think I'll do that technique. Probably let me just unravel and locate my own hair first. Now this one, you can see the build up. Build up is usually around the perimeters. But yeah, okay guys, okay. All right, so let's continue with the Q&A. Let me get another question. The next one is, can I wash and treat my hair while still in 3-strand twists? I'm lazy to undo them. The answer is yes, of course you can. It's easy to wash your protective hairstyle, especially if it's your own hair. When it comes to having extension hair, it's a bit tricky because you don't want any molding or like your hair not drying out completely, and then you start having some issues like fungal infection, mold, you know. But when it's your own hair, definitely you can wash regularly. So my answer was yes, you can. Here are some of the steps to consider. Dilute your shampoo and conditioner, which is very important. Dilute your shampoo and conditioner so that your hair doesn't, since it's still in twists, it has the potential of product buildup. So if you use lightweight product by diluting them, so diluting your shampoo so that it's not so harsh, diluting your conditioner so that it doesn't cause buildup. So you're just working with light products throughout until you're able to take out your hair. So don't use heavy products. Don't cause friction by rubbing your hair between your hands. Okay, reduce friction. Oil rinse or apple cider vinegar rinse. So that is very important in terms of like laying down your cuticles. The oil will seal the hair, the apple cider vinegar will lay down your cuticles, so hence aiding in sealing your hair. So those are the things you should consider when you're washing your hair when it's still in a protective hairstyle. In this case, hairstyle that is your own hair. Right. So far so good, Cynthia. Now, what is your wash day schedule when in a PS that goes up to 6 weeks? Hey! So, I guess that's where I explained I don't wash my hair. I do scalp treatments, okay, depending on the hairstyle. So, a hairstyle like this, I couldn't access my strands. That's why I used shea butter to seal my hair. And if you can see, my hair is still shiny. It feels so soft thanks to the shea butter. It feels so soft. There's no like dryness when you do this. Feel dry? No, it's so soft. So shea butter for the win. Now I did the whole process. Dilute your apple cider vinegar. I use my combo over here, and my scalp is happy and itch free. It doesn't itch. I know in that video I said I like keeping my hair for not more than 8 weeks and not less than 6 weeks, but I feel like I've said before, not more than 6 weeks. And looking at the situation, I feel like I should stick to not more than 6 weeks because it's less tangling. Just that, it's less tangling when it doesn't stay for so long. You don't have to deal with detangling or possible breakage. You get what I mean? So, well, this is low-key dangerous. I don't like putting a scissors that close to my hair like that. It's different when you're doing like you're trimming. You're handling here, not here. You can just snap here. This length is good. So yeah, but I'm not mad at the growth for these 2 months, so don't think I'll do this again. Hopefully I won't. You know, sometimes life happens and you do this again, but I'm hoping to keep a better schedule. Okay, so far so good. Okay, let's move on to the next question. All right, so in regards to how I keep my wash schedule, go check my previous video. I'm going to reference that video a lot in this one. Next question is, my scalp gets so itchy and unbearable when I put a long-term protective hairstyle. How do I solve it? Now, usually, if your protective hairstyle includes extensions, then the culprit could be the extensions themselves. Extensions do have this coating, an alkaline coating on them that is meant to be a preservative, but that preservative is usually a skin irritant. So when it gets in contact with your skin, aka your scalp, it gets irritated, and you can find that it really messes up your whole scalp. So you'll feel so itchy, you can like unbearable kind of itching. So best thing to do is to try and balance that out. So that's why you are told to use an apple cider, not necessarily apple cider. You can even use white vinegar, the cheap vinegar. For your extension hair, you don't have to use expensive vinegar. So, oh, I can see my hair peeped out of this one. You can see the Bantu knot. This is the extension hair. This is the extension I have. Oh, this is my own hair. So this is the Bantu knot. So inside, the Bantu knots have maintained, but when I pull it out, it is going to unravel. But good to know that inside it was Bantu knotted. The Bantu knot held up. All right, so let me pull it from up here. So yeah, what was I saying? So the extension hair is the culprit. You use vinegar to balance it out because vinegar is an acid. It's an alkaline. So when you put them together, it comes to a neutral where it's good for your scalp. Okay, so do that for protective hairstyle that you're using that has extensions. Now, if you're doing protective hairstyle using your own hair, that one is so easy to maintain because it's your own hair. What did I say you use? Just a moisturizer. If you cleanse regularly, you can shampoo, dilute your products the way I said before. What else? Ensure that you regularly moisturize. I would follow my routine for my itch, if the scalp is itchy, I'll follow the same routine. My heart sinks a little every time I do that. So for dry itchy scalp, just ensure that your scalp is clean. So if that means shampooing, using a shampoo bar, using an apple cider vinegar rinse, yeah, so make sure your scalp is clean. If your issue is dandruff is a fungi, so you use antifungal shampoos. So dandruff shampoos are typically antifungal shampoos. Yeah, if it's anything worse than that or something serious that you need to go see a doctor for, that go see a doctor, guys, if it's really unbearable. So you can either see a dermatologist or a trichologist. I'll put a Facebook contact of a trichologist John. You can go check him out. He's really good. He's based in Kenya though. If you're outside Kenya, just look for a trichologist near you. Sawa sawa. Okay, sawa sawa is okay in Swahili. All right, moving on to the next question. Passion twists, so light and tender for my soft hair. Okay. I don't know how she framed that question. Okay, if you're going to incorporate extension hair with your actual hair, it's best to select hair that matches, that is close to your hair texture, to prevent snagging and breakage. So for example, for me, kinky hair textures kind of like snag on my own hair, so I tend to look for hair that is close to my own texture. If I do use kinky, probably I have braided the bottom and then the extension, the kinky hair is flowing. You get? Oh my god. Point is, you use textured hair that is close to your texture, and if you decide to explore with different textures, which is always fun, you will have to do some things like either you crochet your own hair down and then the other extension flows. I've done that with one of a kinky hair texture. I'll put a photo so you can see it. And then if you want to do something like braiding in your hair into the extension hair and it's two different textures, you may need to stretch out your hair using heat like a blowout as you begin. And I've done that with my spring twist. I'll also put a picture so you can check it out. So it's either one or the other, but you can use your own textured hair and it will blend seamlessly, or you can explore with different textures, but you'll have to use heat to stretch out your hair. You can use heatless, but it won't give you that silky, smooth blowout that you're looking for. It will have some texture, your own texture, and you're trying to explore a different texture. So just those are the options. See which one works for you and then go for it. But exploring different textures is so much fun. So So guys, on to the last question before I finish taking down my hair, but it wasn't that. It didn't take long. Probably less than an hour if... For me, I was filming, so less than an hour, you're good. Alright, on to the last hair question. The hair in a pineapple. Oh, sorry. Hair in a pineapple. So... Okay guys, when I ask you to give me questions and then you just give me statements, I have to like fill in the gaps and try and figure out what you meant. So, a pineapple, yes, it can be a hairstyle in itself, and it can be a way of preserving your hair at night. So if you have a hairstyle that you've manipulated your hair into a certain hairstyle, you want to make it last, you either use a pineapple, or you can just use a pineapple as a hairstyle itself. You just hold your hair up here. Now, this kind of way of preserving your hair will have variations. So, and this depends on your length. So, if you have short hair, you'll need more pineapples. So, you'll have mini pineapples so that you can grab the hair where it is, because it's not long enough to be pulled to the center. Now if you have medium length hair, you can do like less, like 1, 2, 3 or 4, probably 3. But if your hair is long, now you can just do 1 pineapple and it will serve, it will gather everything, and everything will be situated at here at the top of your head, at the crown here. So yeah, that is the 2 ways you can use a pineapple: as a hairstyle, as a way of preserving your hair. And how many pineapples you'll do depends on your length. Let me take this out and then we finish. Okay guys, so that's it. My hair feels nice and soft. Well, it does need some loving, and I'll be doing like a very intense deep conditioning session, moisture impacting sessions. But yes guys, this is it. And I'll also do a length check once I take down these braids. So yes, we'll do a length check then. Whew. I don't know if it's then, we'll just know in the next video. Okay guys. Bye guys.